In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get started with our inventory management program. This is very easy to use and a super powerful program that's going to help you take control of your inventory in your WooCommerce store. So what I have here, the first setup is showing you the inventory summary of the products that we're going to look at. And I'm going to show you how to run this program. We have a couple of requirements in order to track inventory, and one of those is that you have to have a unique barcode for each of your products. And so the barcodes are already there on all of your products, and so we're going to use that along with a standard barcode reader like this one. This is just an inexpensive model. And the next thing is that you have to change your product to managed. So here we have a product that is not managed, and so that's not going to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to my products, and I'm going to change this to managed. So this is a variable product. So what we need to do is we need to open up the variations. You can expand all of them, and we're going to change this button here to manage. And you can see that the variations are now managed. Now we're not going to put a stock on the parent because that doesn't make any sense. We're going to track the variations, which we have a red one and a blue one. So our second requirement is to set up a barcode. Now we could do that in one of two places. We could do it right here. So you just hit set barcode, and it's going to ask you for that's the red one. And that's assigned. Now let's go ahead and set the blue one. That's this one right here. Well, it keeps falling over on me. And so that is done. Now the next way of doing it is to do it right from the product page. And so let me just show you how you do that. So let's look at this freeze-dried treat. This is a 2-ounce variety. And here's the 2-ounce. And we have added, under the inventory tab, a barcode and a cost. So let's assume I've got $1.50 in there for our cost. And then we just click once in here, and the 2-ounce, which should be this one, and we'll scan this barcode. And that automatically updates. So it's your choice how you want to assign the barcodes. You can do it at the inventory page, or you can do it on the product page. So just for speed, I'm going to set the rest of these barcodes right here. So here are the marrow roast, which is this one. And then we want to do this canned dog food. And here is the canned dog food. So let's just do that one. All right. Now, the next problem here is these cases. How do we handle those? That's really easy. From this page, we can set up our case barcode. So let's scan this barcode. And it's going to ask you for a title. So this is going to be a case of canned food, which I have right here. I've already typed it in. Now they're asking you for the number of singles per case. So there are 12 per case. And the next thing you need to do is just scan the single barcode, and that's an individual can. So we'll just do that right now. And now we have a case barcode with a unique UPC, and here is the single barcode UPC. So let's go back over to the inventory summary. Make sure everything is right. So we're not going to track these right now. We're just going to track these. Now we are ready to take an inventory. So we're going to go to Scan Barcodes. Now there are two options on the Scan Barcodes page. There is Take Inventory, or if you show the options, there is a Receive Orders. And the difference between these two functions is how they handle your stock. On the Take Inventory option, it will replace your current inventory. So this function is to verify the inventory do you have. Do you really have 2 of these red ones and 3 of the blue ones, etc., etc.? Or is everything correct? And the next one is Receive Orders, and here anything you scan will be added. So, but we're going to take an inventory first, and we're going to make sure that the inventory is what we think it is. Now the scan type can either be continuous or bulk. In continuous, when we hide this option, each click of the barcode will add a single item. But if you'd like to do multiples, you just put it into bulk mode, and then now you can enter a quantity in, or you can use your plus and minus buttons to add or subtract. So for simplicity, I'm just going to put it in continuous mode, and we're going to start scanning. So let's just start from the left here. We have 2 of the red ones. We have 3 of the blue ones. Okay. And we have 3 of these 2-ounce treats. And 3 of the marrow roast. Now let's just stop for a sec and take a look at our screen. When we scroll down, you can see all of the barcodes that we have scanned, and here we've added 1 on each of these. Now I'd like to just summarize this table so that I can see what's going on, so I can just refresh the table. And now you can see that we have an old stock of 0 on the red set. We really have 2, and 3 of the blue, 3 of the 2-ounce treats, and 3 of the marrow roast. So we could accept this right now, or we could continue. So I'm going to continue because we're not done. So we have 3 individual cans of dog food. And now we have 2 cases. So all you do here is just scan your case barcode. And now let's see that down at the bottom. So we scanned 2 cases, 1, 2, and then 3 individual cans. So again, we're going to summarize the table so that we can make sure that this is what we want. And now here is our final stock. So let's go ahead and accept this. We just say update the stock values, and there's a confirmation box. And now we can go either to the product page, which we could just look at right here, and we'll show you our stock. We have 27 canned dog food, and 3 the marrow roast, and then et cetera, et cetera. And we can also go to the inventory summary page, and here are our stock values. Now, we can also here at this point assign a cost and then look at our entire inventory value. Right now, we have a calculated value of $45, but if you notice, we have some zeros in here because we have not yet assigned a cost. So let's take a look here how we do that. You just go, we're going to do the canned dog food and the 2 body wash that need to be updated. So there's the canned dog food, and you go to the inventory page, the inventory tab, and we're going to assign it. And let's just assume that these are 75 cents each. And now we're going to go back to the pins, and this is the body wash. And now on the inventory tab, you won't see the cost because this is a variable. Only the variations have costs associated with it. So let's expand both of those, and let's just assume that we paid, say 50 cents for each of these. Save our data, and then go back to the inventory summary. And now we can see that we have $67.75 is what we paid for the inventory that we are currently tracking. So that is how you get started. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get right back to you. And there is a download link in the product description below where you can buy our inventory tracking program. And I thank you very much, and you have a good day.